On Earth, humanity is confronted with overpopulation. At the same time, there is not enough food to feed everybody. Plants have to be harvested very quickly. We breed livestock at a high pace. Because of this, our food contains few valuable nutrients, like vitamins, proteins, and carbohydrates. Scientists experiment with genetic manipulation of plants. They make plants more nutritious. For instance, there are now more vitamins, proteins, and carbohydrates in very small potatoes than there were in large potatoes. Apples and other fruits grow together on highly nutrient miniature trees.
Scientists experiment with genetic manipulation of animals. Animal meat now contains more nutrients like proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Chickens are genetically manipulated in order not to become ill. This is good, because more chickens stay alive, there's more food for the people on Earth.
This genetic manipulation has, however, a disastrous side effect. In the belly of these chickens, a new type of bacteria is starting to grow. This organism looks like a mutated cousin of the bacteria that caused the Black Death during the Middle Ages. It is even deadlier. In fact, it is the deadliest bacteria in the history of Earth. In a very short time, many animals and people are exterminated. Humanity chooses to move to another planet to save mankind. Scientists of different countries join efforts to look for the best possible candidate planet. They research 4 essential parameters on 5 possible planets. On the planet Amelie 625, water, gravity and temperature are good, but there's not enough oxygen. On the planet Stella XX2, oxygen, gravity and temperature are good, but the water is much too wild. On the planet Shana 22D, oxygen, water and temperature are good, but the gravity is wrong. On the planet 44 Robin C, oxygen, water and gravity are good, but the temperature is too low. Finally, they choose a planet 20 light years away from us. If we use the right technology to travel at 111 million kilometers per hour, it takes us 180 years to reach the planet. This planet is part of a solar system together with 6 other planets. 3 of those lie closer to the Sun, 3 of them lie farther away from the Sun. The planet is called Fayello. The main reasons why it is chosen are: it revolves around a star at a distance comparable with the distance of Earth to the Sun. Although it is black, there is plenty of water. Although it is purple, there is an atmosphere. Temperatures fluctuate between 30 and 40 degrees Celsius.
We also know Fayello is roughly 8 times bigger than Earth. It does not spin around its own axis like Earth does. Because of this, one side is always light and one side is always dark. On the sunny side, there's an everlasting summer. The planet has pink vegetation, consisting mainly of pink flowers and small trees with pink fruits.
A moon as large as the planet itself revolves around this planet, but at a much greater distance than the moon around the Earth. Gravity is 3 times lower than gravity on Earth. Because one side is always light and the other always dark, there is no cycle of days and nights. Because of the big moon, there are occasional high waves in the black water.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All 3 engines up and burning. 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
A first test rocket with a prototype thruster system is launched. One of the thrusters, however, fails to perform and the rocket burns up. A second big test rocket is launched. This rocket explodes in midair. All scientists on the planet work together to develop cutting-edge technology. They build a very small rocket. This rocket will be sent to our new home planet by teleportation. The journey to get there will only take 24 hours.
On board there will be a few hundred people, selected in such a way that there are a few people of every different country on Earth. There is room for a few animals that have not been contaminated by the new bacteria plague. Because not many people can board this ship, many thousands of egg cells and sperm are stored in cryogenic tanks. Specialists make a large selection of plant seeds to take with us.
Because the space on board is so limited, and because the voyage won't take very long, food is only stored in the form of powdered food. Before they board the ship, people undergo different medical tests to see if they don't carry deadly viruses or bacteria. One of those tests is a scan. Another one is a blood analysis. Because we do not know whether the black water on Fayello will be drinkable, scientists built a compact filter system to take aboard the spaceship.
Ten, 9. We have ignition sequence start. The engines are on. 4, 3, 2, 1. See you on the other side.
The spaceship leaves the Earth successfully. En route, the travelers watch movies, read books, play games, eat powdered food, and pet the animals. "24 hours later, the spaceship reaches a new planet and enters the purple atmosphere. It lands softly on the pink planet.
We have bits of information about life on the new planet. Plants are pink because of a pink coral that lives everywhere in the black water. The soil is fertile enough to plant all the seeds that came from Earth.
Because of the good temperatures, they grow well. Purple atmosphere has an anti-aging effect.
Because of the low gravity, it is easier to build wings with which we can fly. The black water contains a high concentration of sugar. When it evaporates, it creates black clouds as sweet as candy floss. Our eyes are given lens implants that act as virtual tablets on which all human knowledge is accessible.
On our new home planet, laws about food are severe. Animals can no longer be slaughtered, and genetic manipulation is strictly forbidden. People who get caught while killing or injuring an animal must face trial. When found guilty, the offender gets
People are very happy on their new home planet.